Hi and welcome to the Resources Roadhouse. I'm Wally Graham. I'm at the 2022 RIU Explorers Conference in Perth, and I managed to catch up with Gateway Mining Managing Director Mark Cossum. Mark, welcome to the Resources Roadhouse. Good to see you.
Thanks, Wally. Good to see you too.
Okay, your Gidgee Gold Project, Gateway Mining's Gidgee Gold Project, up there in the Murchison region of WA. You've been doing some pretty good work up there of late. Could you just bring us up to speed?
Yeah, so I guess last year some pretty big milestones for the company. We sort of on the back of a pretty concerted 18 months of drilling. We pretty much doubled our resource base and went from 240,000 ounces to 449,000 ounces. Couldn't quite get the last 1,000 ounces in there, but also importantly went from an inferred resource to an indicated resource of about 81,000 ounces of indicated resources. So that was a pretty big milestone for us and really started to show that the project is well on its way to getting towards up over 500,000, 600,000 towards 1 million ounces, and that was pretty pleasing because not only was it expanding our existing resources we had there, we also brought in a couple of new discoveries we'd made and put some initial numbers around that. So that was really good for us.
All right, so I can anticipate then, does that mean a bit more regional exploration work?
Well, regional in the sense that we're still confined to this sort of, we're trying to stay focused on this 5 kilometre radius around our existing resources, and there's a lot of fairly straightforward exploration to be done there. So we're continuing now to look for new deposits to bring onto that resource register. We're pretty excited about a new one we're working on called Julia's. It's a shallow oxide deposit. Really, we're working on some drilling that was done there in the mid-2000s, and we've come back last year, got some really solid results, around the 2.5 to 3 grams per tonne, still only about 25 metres below surface. So we're pretty confident that that's the next cab off the rank. And then we also did some work late last year on the Kashmir prospect, which is directly along strike from the Horizon Gold Howards deposit. We found the continuation of the Howards mineralisation into our ground, so we'll be continuing to follow up there as well. So we can see, within that 5 kilometre radius, there's still a lot of new targets that are fairly advanced that we can see, bring into the resource register, in the medium term.
So 2022, what are we sort of looking at? What's happening?
Well, I suppose initially we did a capital raising in November last year, so we've got plenty of cash in the bank, about just over $6 million, and we're planning on doing around 60,000 metres of drilling this year. So we'll kick that off. The guys are on site now, kicking off that initial sort of 3-4 month drilling program. So we're planning on doing a lot of drilling this year, looking to expand that resource. We're hopeful to do a resource upgrade in the Q3 of this year.
Yep.
And then really, showing what we can do with this project and take it forward.
All right, no worries. Well, sounds like there's going to be a fair bit coming through. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Absolutely.
All right, in the meantime, Mark, great to see you, and hopefully catch up again with you soon.
Likewise. Thanks, Will. Appreciate that. Have a good day.